Hello! In this video, we are going to practice expressing agreement and disagreement while we discuss art. To begin, I have this activity for you. Match each of the following words with its corresponding definition. Read the words, read the definitions, and match them, please. Pause my video and complete the activity. All right, thank you. I hope that you did complete it. And here I have the answers. What is compulsory? It is required or mandatory. It's obligatory. Cognitive is concerned with the act or process of knowing, perceiving. Entrepreneurship is the ability to organize and manage a business with considerable initiative and risk. Inner is situated within or farther within or interior. And the last one that you already know, enhance is to raise to a higher degree, to intensify. All right, now we're ready to read the following text. Read the following text. Should arts be compulsory in elementary school? Means should it be mandatory, that class, obligatory? During the first years of life, children play, sing, dance, and draw. All right? These activities are essential to develop the sensory, motor, cognitive, emotional, and ultimately the cerebral system. Wow! Which contributes to the integral and full development of children and young people. So all that is very important for all the brain functions that we need as young people and adults, of course. Art enriches and makes remarkable cognitive contributions. It means important, very significant cognitive contributions to the development of students' skills and abilities, such as entrepreneurship. So when you want to start a business or work on some project, you need those abilities that you have gained while working on art. Nice. Cultural diversity, innovation, creativity, and curiosity. All right. Arts education in schools helps children to know themselves better, right? They know themselves better through arts education, to express their inner world, their interior world, enhancing, that means improving, bettering, their imagination and creativity, right? Schools should always offer this type of education for children to grow in areas such as painting, theater, dance, drawing, or singing, so that they can grow in that. All right, that is a very established position, and it has very good arguments. So the idea is that we can react to that. All right, we'll see that in a moment, but first I have very simple questions for you. Let me ask you. When should children first have exposure to art? According to the text, during the first years of life, okay? What are some areas of art that schools should reinforce? Painting, theater, dance, drawing, and singing. Yes, all right. So, as you have seen, in this passage, we have a very firm position in favor of making art class mandatory in schools. I don't know if you agree with that. I don't know if you disagree, but in English, we have to be prepared to either agree or disagree. And we have seen several expressions already that help you express your agreement or disagreement. And I would like to give you some more, all right? So here are some extra expressions for expressing agreement. If you listen to somebody speak and you like what they say, you could say, I think you're right, right? Or I see where you're going. You can also say, I like what you're saying, and then you can elaborate on that. Or you can say, that's for sure. Instead of saying yes, you can just say that. You have a point there. Or no doubt about it. So you totally agree. And usually what we do is we agree, we offer some extra information that proves that we are following what the other person is saying. Of course, if we don't agree, we can have some expressions for that as well. For example, you could say, I'm sorry, but I can't agree with you. And then you elaborate. You could say, I don't think you're right. Or, I beg to disagree with you. Right? Or, that's not always the case. And then you say what may happen. Or, I'm afraid I disagree. Or, I beg to differ. I like that very much. So, for you to practice reading, understanding the arguments about somebody else, I have an activity for you. It says, write your reaction to the following position about art in elementary schools. It's the one that you already read about, but now you are going to make sure that you understand it so that you can react to it. So think about it and analyze their points, and you're going to take a position and you're going to offer your arguments or your reaction to it. All right? Please include expressions from the above list to express your agreement or disagreement. You are welcome to agree or disagree. All right? So read it carefully. See what can you say about the arguments that they have. All right? So here is the text again for you. Read it carefully, complete the activity, and I will see you in a moment. All right? Go ahead. All right. I hope that you paused my video and that you completed the activity and you have your answers. If you haven't done that, you can do it now. All right, you're still here. Great. Let's see some answers that a student wrote. All right. Let's see if, based on their answers, we'll know if the person has agreed or disagreed. It says, it's sure that, we don't have that expression there, but it says, what do we have? Let me look it up. Said, that's for sure. So based on that expression, the student said, it's sure that children require proper artistic development to have good mental skills they'll need in their lives. It's sure that. So the person is reaffirming that. So the person agrees, and what we are going to find some more expressions of agreement here. I agree that it's essential for children to know themselves better through art. Oh, it is rephrasing what the argument said in a way that helps us see that that is what the person agrees with. It's not, I agree with you. No, I agree on what. Good, very good. There is no doubt that artistic development from an early age is sure to make a child more socially active. I like that. I like that because it is putting these skills into perspective to take them to a social level. That's good. I think it's right for elementary schools to include a mandatory art class. I like this because it summarizes the argument of the whole passage, and it is expressing the approval of those arguments. All right? I agree with children having exposure to all art forms because they may even bring hobbies or job opportunities for their future. Oh yes, that is so true. Children start acting just out of an activity that is proposed at school, and that may end up something that they enjoy to like for the rest of their lives, and that can even mean job opportunities, work opportunities for them. I like this. The arguments are very good because they don't only repeat what the main argument was, but they elaborate on those and give more ideas, usually, especially using the expressions that were proposed here. The idea with your English when you provide your opinion is not only that you say, I like it. No, you have to say why. All right? And that is a good example. All right. Thank you very much for having considered these arguments, these answers. And now I am going to pause my video so that you can listen to the native speaker pronounce this and you practice your pronunciation as you hear their sample. All right, go ahead, listen and practice your pronunciation, please.
It's sure that children require proper artistic development to have good mental skills they'll need in their lives. I agree that it's essential for children to know themselves better through art. There's no doubt that artistic development from an early age is sure to make a child more socially active. I think it's right for elementary schools to include a mandatory art class. I agree with children having exposure to all art forms because they may even bring hobbies or job opportunities for their future.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much for having done that, and I hope that you have practiced more expressing your agreement or disagreement. I don't know if you agreed or disagreed in your answer, but you have some good resources for you to express either position. All right, we will continue to work on this because it is something that is very important for you. But for now, I would like to thank you very much for your work, and I will see you in the next video.